Hey CrossFit Heath, I've got Saturday's workout for you today. So for our warm-up, you're gonna go through one easy round. You're gonna start off with a 200-meter jog. If you're kind of cramped with space, 200-meter jog is about a minute's worth of light running. So if you just wanna jog in place or you wanna do a minute's worth of jumping jacks, that's fine. Then you'll move on to 25 feet of a front rack single arm kettlebell hold. So what that looks like is this. You're gonna start with our right arm. Okay? You're gonna clean it up, elbow through. So you want that elbow at a 45-degree angle as your wrist and chin, and you wanna pull your rib cage down, tuck that tummy, and you're gonna walk with your right hand 25 feet. When you get done, you're gonna do 25 feet worth of an inchworm and with a frog jump. So you're gonna do the frog jump when you get to the top of the inchworm. So it'll look like this. Inchworm out. Okay. Okay, and then up. Okay, so it's just a wide stance jump. It's kind of like a squat jump, but going from the sumo position. So again, you'll inchworm and then bring your feet up and jump straight up. So you'll do that for 25 feet. When you get to the end of the 25 feet, go ahead and come back with a left-handed single arm kettlebell front rack hold walk. Okay, so do that for 25 feet and then finish off with another 200-meter jog. So you're just gonna do that one round and you should be plenty ready for today's workout. For today's workout, we've got an 18-minute EMOM with 3 different movements. So you'll go through these for 6 rounds. The first movement is 45 seconds of the athlete's choice of cardio. So based on whatever equipment you have at home, you can ski, you can row, you can bike, or you can run for 45 seconds. If you choose a run, I would recommend, we've got on here the show run. So you're gonna go about 10 feet out, 10 feet the other direction, and then halfway back through for 5 feet. So if you want to mark off some space in your backyard or in your gym so that you can utilize it better and get a little bit of sprint work in there, that's totally fine. But a regular shuttle run, again, it's about 10 feet out, 10 feet back, and then finish off with half the distance, so 5 feet through. So just play around with whatever space you have available, but it's something that if you're choosing a run, it's something that should be pretty quick. You're gonna get that heart rate up a little bit and then give yourself 15 seconds to transition to the next movement, which is a double kettlebell front rack hold. So here's what that looks like. You're gonna take your 2 kettlebells and you can get these up into the front rack position however you feel comfortable. You can do it one at a time, so it'll look like this, clean and clean, elbows up, parallel to your chin. And what we want to do here is, again, tuck your tummy, pull that rib cage down, get your core tight, and we want to hold there. So what this is doing is it's actually training 2 things. Number 1, core stability, and believe it or not, your posterior chain. So when I'm standing, if I'm holding my front rack position stably, then I've got my core is engaged, but then also my posterior chain, my glutes and my hamstrings are squeezed. So think of it as like the top of your deadlift. Whenever you stand up with that barbell, your butt is tight, your hamstrings are contracted, and you've got a strong core. So we want to do the same thing with our kettlebell front rack hold. What I don't want to see is bowed back and you just resting here. No. We want to use that 45 seconds to train that core, squeeze that butt, and use those big movers to stabilize these 2 kettlebells for the entire 45 seconds, okay? And then movement 3 is 45 seconds worth of up downs. Okay, that's just a half burpee. You're going from the standing position to the perfect plank position and then back up. Looks like this. Okay. So make sure you stand up at the top and open up those hips and you'll be good to go. As far as your pacing, this is 18 minutes. Of course, you don't want to go through the first 3 minutes and burn yourself out. So what I would do on the up downs and with the cardio is pick a number that you know you can accomplish even under fatigue. So let's say I'm biking for my cardio. I know that in 45 seconds, I could probably get about 10 calories in on the bike and even do that when I'm tired. So that's what I would go with, okay? So you have to know yourself as an athlete and pick a number on minutes 1 and 3 for reps that you know you can get even under fatigue, so that we don't see a sharp decline in performance and the athlete getting kind of discouraged late in this EMOM. Now, if you need a slightly modified workout, we have another variation. It's still an 18-minute EMOM. You're gonna start off with, in minute 1 with 45 seconds of cardio, your choice on what you do there. But we're gonna change the double kettlebell front rack hold to a backpack front rack hold. So if you don't have kettlebells, obviously we can use any piece of manageable and maneuverable weight for this movement. What we need here are 2 ingredients. We need to be able to get this weight into the front rack position, and we need to be able to stabilize our core and our posterior chain to hold it there. So I've got a sandbag with me, okay? So this could be anything. This could be a bag of dog food. This could be a suitcase. This could be a backpack. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna safely get it into the front rack position. So that's weight on my chest, elbows up, okay? And then core tight, squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. Okay, as long as I've got my elbows up and I've got that weight on my shoulders and my body is straight, it counts. So look around the house. Of course, you can use dumbbells. You could even use a barbell, get in your front rack, hold, put a little bit of weight on it. Like I said, as long as we have those 2 ingredients, that the weight is resting on our shoulders and our elbows are up, and we're able to safely engage our core and our posterior chain, then it counts and it will work. It will train the same thing. Okay, you don't have to have kettlebells. And then finish off again with 45 seconds of up downs. All right, guys, have a good workout, and we'll see you this week.